Look who's home. They just got home. They all just got home. James is going through his cards. This is what he did last year. The first day he came home, he went through all his cards. And Jack's playing fetch with the dogs. Hi.
Sorry, Sarah.
So I think, Jack, this one's yours.
Wow.
What in the world?
I like those for some things.
Yeah. So anything like you don't need, because your new stuff is right there. Boys are doing Fortnite, because that's what everybody does.
Oh, James,
Fortnite.
yes, I know, Steph.
So I've been so busy with doing shoots. I have not done anything with Instagram much, or Facebook, or any of that, because I've just been obsessive over shoots I've been doing. This is one I did today. This is my life.
We got leveled up for,
This is my life.
Do you like
What?
Have a blueberry.
Thanks, buddy. So I am on my way to go meet my mom. We're gonna go to Michael's, and then we are going to go to Bath and Body Works. They're having a sale. It's like 3 for $12. Or no, sorry. They're $12, but then you spend over 30, then you get $10 knocked off the 30. I think. I don't know. Something like that. Anyways, so I'm gonna go meet her. The boys are all playing Fortnite, so I was like, Mommy, the boys are leaving me out. And she's like, do you want to go look at Halloween stuff and fall decor? I was like, yes. So that's where I'm off to now. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. I know I haven't got a vlog up for you yet, and it's been a week since I started filming the last one. I've mentioned in a couple other vlogs that I don't have sound on my computer, so it's kind of difficult for me to edit, so therefore I'm not editing as much. But kind of some exciting news, but scary. I'm actually at Target. I have a meeting this morning with a girl who did some of my clients' hair for a photo shoot I just did over the weekend. So we're gonna just talk and see what we can come up with as far as like collaborating. But anyways, I go in to get monitored today. They're gonna just do the little bands across my belly and check the heartbeat, check to see if I'm having contractions, all that stuff. I am 32 weeks now. I think he's gonna come early. I know I've said that a million times, but I just have this sneaking suspicion that he is going to come early. Some of the I guess risks involved with IVF are like early babies, and also if you have a blood clotting disorder, which I have, and also a couple girls in this group that I'm in on Facebook, they've been having babies early. I'm not saying everybody, but a couple of them have the same thing I have, which is the umbilical marginal cord thing. So there's like 3 things that could put me possibly into preterm labor, early labor. I still am getting bad cramps and back pains and Braxton Hicks very often, and so I just want to be prepared. So I told Josh, I said, oh my gosh, what if I go in today and they say, yeah, you know, you've started dilating or whatever, you're contracting, let's admit you. I said, I want to just have a bag packed, just to be on the safe side. I know I'm only 32 weeks, but can you imagine if they just are like, okay, it's time to go in, let's admit you, and then I'm scrambling all over the place, like, pack this, don't forget that, you know, like, what if that were to happen? I don't want that to happen. So I told Josh when I get home today, I'm gonna pack a bag, and I will definitely do a separate video for that. But I did pick up my first round of newborn diapers for the bag that I'm gonna pack. Can you believe this is my first round? Anyways, I got Pampers because this is what I used with the last 2 babies for the newborn stage, and I remember them working really well. So if it ain't broken, don't fix it. I almost messed that up. Hi everybody, happy Tuesday. I know this is like the longest vlog ever. I was gonna save this for an entirely new video, but I decided not to. So I went to the doctor's yesterday to be monitored, and I got some not so great news. After I was being monitored, I think they do it for like a half hour. I had like 5 contractions within the half hour or so. They told me the baby was still transverse, which is like sideways. He's sitting sideways in me. And then she checked my blood pressure, and my blood pressure had elevated. So when doctor came in, she said, your baby is still sitting transverse, and she's like, I'm not really sure if he's gonna be able to move because your fluid level is kind of low, and sorry, I don't know what's going on with my hair. And he's such a big baby that we don't know if he'll flip. He's measuring 2 weeks ahead, and so I'm 32 weeks, so he's measuring about a 34-week baby. And since there's not much fluid, she's just like, I don't know if he'll flip. So there's some options to go over, and she's like, we can do an inversion, which is where they manually like twist the baby. And she said it's a 50-50 shot of it working. Sometimes they twist back, and also they get stressed from it, and sometimes their oxygen level will drop, and then we had to go into emergency C-section and blah blah. So of course that scares me. But I told her, I said, hey, I have some friends who reached out to me who said, you know, I need to go to the spinningbabies.com or whatever, but because Elias has a marginal umbilical cord, it's kind of a smaller cord, so she's nervous for me to just like do any kind of activity where he could possibly squish his umbilical cord or like have it wrap around him and strangle him. So she said no to any like that activities or whatever to try to flip your baby yourself. Swimming's okay, and it may help. And then I read somewhere about music, playing music down by your pubic bone, putting like a cold ice compress up here and letting him I say up here because that's where his head is, putting an ice compress up there and kind of like getting him to move away from it. Those are a little bit safer than me, like, I guess, maneuvering my body in different ways to try to get him to turn on his own. But swimming is obviously the best if he doesn't try to do it on his own. But anyways, so if he doesn't turn, then we are talking C-section, because you obviously can't deliver a baby when it's facing like this. It doesn't go through the canal the right way. So we're gonna check again on Thursday. Well, no, Thursday I'm getting monitored again, and she wants to do a steroid shot because she says I'm at risk of preterm labor just due to the fact that he's so big and he's sitting transverse in my uterus. Because let's just say it's 2 weeks from now, he's measuring at 38 weeks, because he's measuring 2 weeks ahead. I mean, that's almost a full-term baby sitting sideways in my uterus for the past, you know, God, it's been, since I've known, it's been like 3 or 4 weeks. He might have been that way longer. So it can irritate my uterus and cause me to go into preterm labor. So she just wants to pump, him full of steroids, because it helps produce, like, it helps his lungs produce quicker and like get stronger and stuff, just in case that happens. But yeah, she's talking about a C-section, which I've never had before, and she's like, we would do it at 39 weeks. And I'm like, hold on. I said, I'm in so much pain now, and I can't even sleep. I'm waking up at 4 and waking up tossing and turning throughout the night, because I can't really sleep on my sides because I feel like I'm squishing him, you know, and he like, it feels honestly like he's clawing out of me. So I said, I can't really like imagine going full term if he's always measuring 2 weeks ahead. Like, he's at 39 weeks, he'll measure around, you know, a 41-week baby. That's, I mean, he could be 11 pounds by then. So she said, well, we'll check around 36 weeks. And if he is not turned, then I will have you go to high risk and we will get their blessings per se to see if we could deliver him at 36 weeks or 37 weeks. So, I knew I wouldn't make it to October, but I didn't think he would probably come middle of September. That is if I don't go into preterm labor first. So all that was stressful. And then on top of it, she wanted me to take a blood test to let me know whether or not I had preeclampsia, because my blood pressure was really high for me. I'm usually in the 90s or lower 100s because I have low blood pressure usually. So to have high blood pressure out of nowhere, just it's kind of a red flag. So yeah, we'll see where the next couple weeks go. I'm on modified bed rest. I can't do photography anymore because I was hiking mountains and like just, you know, trailblazing and stuff and taking pictures. So I'm not allowed to do that anymore, and I'm supposed to have my feet up most of the time. Obviously I can drive my car, I can go places, but I can't do anything strenuous, and I need to just take it easy, because if my water breaks and he's facing transverse, I don't know if it's 100% true because I didn't hear it from her, but doing research and stuff, what could happen is your umbilical cord could drop through the canal, since it doesn't have a head or feet or whatever blocking it. This is if your water breaks and your mucus plug, you lose all that. The umbilical cord could drop through the canal and it could strangle the baby. So my mom's like, why are you reading all that? It's like, I just want to know the seriousness of the situation. I want to know, like, what does she mean I can't do photography? Like, can I at least go out to the mailbox and get the mail? Like, I just want to know the seriousness of the situation. So that's very serious. So I'm going to take it easy. I mean, it's just about a month. Hopefully it'll go by relatively quickly. I cried all day yesterday because it's obviously not the news you want to hear. But hopefully, like, God will be on our side and everything will work out fine, and I will keep you guys posted. So I can go on, but it's been so difficult this pregnancy, even getting pregnant, all of it. So anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Don't forget to like and subscribe.